everybody, it's Ari from the Literary Gladiators, and today I'm going to be here to tell you about one of the greatest book series for children of all time. We're not talking about Carl Hiaasen, and we ain't talking about Judy Blume, we're talking about Dav Pilkey and Captain Underpants. Now, Captain Underpants is a wonderful, wonderful series, and it was one of my favorite books and series when I was younger. So here we are at the Barnes & Noble in Morristown, and we'll check out that book. Let's go. So everybody, Captain Underpants. It's a wonderful series. It's very popular for kids who were back in the years before, and now Dav Pilkey has even made more books these days. We've gone through Attack of the Talking Toilets, we've been through the Big Bionic Booger Boy, and we've been through the Perilous Plot of Professor Poopy Pants. Now, the thing with the book that I like is, in the series, is that Mr. Krupp, who's the principal of the school involved, and of course the main characters, George and Harold, they're just like the funniest trio ever. I mean, Mr. Krupp starts out as mean, and then he'll eventually, with a snap of the fingers by George and Harold, become Captain Underpants. There's also some really interesting book mechanics in this book that are not really present in any other books, including the extremely graphic violence chapter, otherwise known as Flip-O-Rama, where you would put your hand here and your thumb here, and it would like flip between two different pages to make like your own animation. George and Harold are very good characters, and as the series progresses, more and more George and Harold-ish characters pop up, including clones, and I believe there is a little chinchilla that pops up that helps them on their adventures too. And so it's a very interesting series, definitely one of my favorite series when I was a kid. And I will get back to you in a few seconds about why I think you should read Captain Underpants. So, why do I think you should read Captain Underpants and the whole series? First of all, the humor in there is so far out of left field that it makes it, like, the whole entire series so ridiculous. You've got some of this toilet humor stuff that you're never gonna get in any kind of adult book at all. Like, it's a break from a lot of heavy words and drama and stuff. You've got attacking toilets and gigantic sunflowers and crazy professors, and of course you got Captain Underpants himself, who is a very good character, and he always has something new added to him in each book. But of course, I think the most important characters are obviously the protagonists, George and Harold. George Beard, he's the one with the short hair and the flat top, and Harold Hutchins is the other one. They always say it at the beginning of the book, which one they are, and then it says, remember that now. I think George and Harold are, in a lot of children's books, George and Harold are probably my two favorite characters from any children's book that like work together. They like bounce off each other very well. They're almost like a comedic act, except it's on a page in writing rather than like Abbott and Costello or Penn and Teller, who do it on stage. And of course they're very young. They're only in 4th grade, so it's like they don't quite know what they're doing, but they still bounce very well. And there's also other characters introduced, such as Melvin Sneedley, who's the Brainiac. He comes into effect in the Bionic Booger Boy stories. And just listen to these titles, like Attack of the Talking Toilets, which is the 2nd book. Interesting title. The Perilous Plot of Professor Poopy Pants. That's the 4th book. And then there's this really, really, really long title for book 3 that I'm not even going to read. I'll just put it on the screen and let you look at it for a little bit. Yep, that's a pretty ridiculous title, alright. In conclusion, Captain Underpants was one of my favorite books as a kid, and it will always have a place close to my heart. It will always have a place close to my laugh box. It'll always have a place close to my funny bone, and every other place in your body that they can make fun of and you can laugh along with. I would suggest
that even if you're older, like my age, I'm in my 20s, if you would like just a breath of fresh air or something to make sure something that's really, really, really stupid, but still funny at the same time, Captain Underpants is a good direction for you to go in. I wouldn't put these books in curriculum, though. That might be a bad idea. But I think it's a good idea. Just if you needed just a break from reading heavy stuff and heavy literature like Shakespeare or anything like that, I would definitely give Captain Underpants a try. I'm Arish Nettergan signing off for Literary Gladiators. I'll see you guys next time, where I will be discussing something very, very special. Adios!
Hey everybody, it's Ari from Literary Gladiators, here to tell you about one of the best kids shows